Looney Farm Guy here, and this is the Case IH Magnum Series 2018 by KarlFarms on Farming Simulator 22s for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Fox Farm Map for this test and demonstration and review. 35.19 megabytes to download, only 20 slots on console. You'll find it under Vehicles and Large Tractors. And there it is, $260,000 to purchase the base model. 320 to 435 horsepower, power shift, transmission. We have some options there. We'll look at that. 617 liter fuel capacity, 31 mile per hour top speed, and 13.1 tons. Right, so we have quite a number of options here. And we'll start with the engine setup. We start with the 320 horsepower as mentioned, but then we have the 320 with the variable CVT transmission. So you get the power shift or CVT for each horsepower option: 350, 380, 410, and 435. So you get to choose which one you like with each horsepower rating. So the top one, $60,000 and $70,000 depending on what transmission you want. Wheel brands, we have all of them: Trelleborg, Lizard, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Trelleborg, and back to Lizard. So not all of them, but there is a extensive choice within some of these. Trelleborg, for example, standard rear twin, twins all around, row track, wide wheels, narrow single wheels, 30-inch spacing, and with the duals on the back, duals all around, narrows, triple narrows on the back, duals on the front, 36-inch spacing, duals on the back, duals front, and then row track narrow wheels, row track duals, and back to standard. Over to Lizard. Rear, we start right off the bat with the narrow rear twin, then all around, triples, and then 36-inch spacing, duals all around, 30-inch with duals, 30-inch all around, triple with the 30-inch wheel spacing, 36 duals, 36, then row track, and then LSWs, nice, and even LSW 1400 rear, nicer, quad track, wide quad track, row crop quad track, and then back to the narrows. So quite a lot there. Michelin, very similar there with all those choices. Lots of triples as well as row track, or not row track, what are they called? Row track. Continental, standard rear twin. That's it for them. Midas, just wide, some wide choices and twin options. BKT, wides and twins, and back to Trelleborg. So we got all kinds of options here. Let's just go with that one. Beacons, none. Left, right style 1, both style 1, left style 2, right style 2, both style 2, or none. Fenders, front and rear, just the rear, no fenders at all, or front and rear. So you get the idea there. Windows, regular tint, dark tint, or regular. Extra lights, yes or no. Those appear up in the front, I believe. Just the front, yes. Rear wheel weights. Well, you don't have that option with the tracks, apparently. Right, so let's go here, and then we'll see the rear wheel weights. No, design 1, design 2. So you get to add... Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't actually add any weight to the tractor, it's just a visual, because the weight, 13.1 tons, does not change The weight of the vehicle, interesting. In-cab monitors. We have none. We have, let's see if you can see that there. Field viewer, precision planting and field viewer, real dashboard, field viewer, and real dashboard. So if you get them all, it's $1,000. Attachers standard or quick hitch. Flashers standard or EU, so you get signals basically, or no. So signals, EU, or no. Front attachments. We have the front 3-point for $5,000. We have a weight rack, or we have 600, 1,200, or 1,800 pounds, which actually does change the weight of the vehicle, so that's nice. Or a rock box, or none. Aceria Pro, yes, it is precision farming ready with Aceria Pro Compact as an option. Main colors, we have the red, we have the black, silver, or white. Design color, we have red cloth, that's the seat. Red, black, gray, white, or brown leather. Rim color, we have gray, we have light gray, dark gray, black, or white. And no license plate option, oddly enough. Yeah, at least not with this configuration. Or if we go back in, yeah, no license plate options at all. So that's interesting. All right, enough for that. Let's hop in this one. Start it up. We have a few. This is the base model. The base model and the standard, or the option. We'll get into the option 1, 2 in a minute, but because we have the well, L1 and X folds, so it folds and it puts those little signals out, and that's actually, those are the signals, right? So if you fold them up, the signals still work. You just fold out or fold in. We don't have any beacons on this one. We'll look at them in a minute on the other one. So signals, right? Actually, that's the only front signal. We don't have front signals. So that is the front and rear signal. It'll be interesting to see where the signals are on the other one. Right, so R1 and right stick up and down. Actually, that's inside here because that tilts your steering wheel as well as your armrest. So as the steering wheel goes down, the armrest goes down, armrest goes up when that goes up. That's kind of neat. Oh yes, one other thing, if you are playing multiplayer, this is, what was it, with the Kabota DLC, the passenger, prepared with passenger seat from Kabota DLC. So if you're playing multiplayer and you want to carry passenger, that is available if you have the Kabota DLC. Right. L1 and R1, the left stick left and right swivels your chair. Right stick right and left opens and closes that window. The light comes on and off inside here somewhere. There's a light. There we go. There's a light there. Right. And right stick up and down. Oh, that's the back window. All right. One other thing is it is compatible with the custom modding of the Demco SideQuest 1200 tanks by custom modding. I thought I'd show that because it was mentioned, and even though it says not compatible, once you get up right here, it does attach very nicely. We're going to take a look at that a little closer. So yes, it does and will attach, although that's a bit off depending on type of wheel options. Let's just take a look at that again. There should be a wheel option. Maybe not on that one. That's interesting. Usually they have a little bit of a... Yeah, where the... yeah. Usually these would have a little bit of an extension on the off the axle to connect to that, but hey, that's... It hooks up. That's all we need to know. Right, so let's get into our modified one here that I have tricked out. And because we have the European ones on there, fold. Okay, so those fold as well. That's the other. So where are our signals? There is on the back. Do we have any signals? Oh yes, we have signals up front. So interesting. There we go. Beacons. Let's hook this up. Performance. They seem to perform quite well. Whichever model. This is the CVT transmission. I've hired a worker. And even though this piece of equipment is too large for this tractor, according to the horsepower rating, it has absolutely no problems pulling it very well. Wimpy horn, by the way. So, how about the base model? 320 horsepower. I have the Demco side tanks on here. It doesn't have anything in it. If you want to see a separate video of the Demco SideQuest tanks, if I remember, I will put a link to that video in the description of this video. And as well, this one also pulls quite nicely and no problems whatsoever. Right. Very nice. A nice set of tractors for sure. And nice that it's made compatible with 3 other mods. As a matter of fact, they are not required, but they are compatible. Precision Farming, Kabota DLC, and the Demco SideQuest tanks. Well, that's quite a lot, actually. And slot count's pretty low for 20, so there you have it. That's the Case IH Magnum Series 2018 by KarlFarms on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.